What's up, y'all? We back with another video. Today's topic is don't open your heart to broke boys. So without further ado, we gonna get into it right now.
If you sleep with broke guys, you open your heart to broke guys. And the perpetually broke guys are just going to always have an excuse in a story that they're going to sell you. And they're going to pull on your empathy strings. And they're going to make you feel sorry.
Motherfucker, get a mic, man. You know you gotta put a nice suit on and shit. Look like a nice background, but bro, I can't really fucking hear you, bro. Eat a steak tonight, man. Shit.
For them, and then you're just gonna be on the phone with your mother in the bathroom, secretly making excuses for this guy you deep down hate, but feel so guilty about. And is that what you want?
Yo, let me say something, man. Why are you even with somebody that you hate? The man say you're gonna be on the phone with your mother talking about this guy that you hate. If you hate the person, even if you don't like, why did you even let it get to it where now you hate the person? You know, because hate and not liking is two different things. Man, if you don't like somebody, why be with them? That's what I'm trying to say. And let me tell you something, man. A lot of people like to hold on to shit because they feel like, you know what, if they let this one go, ain't gonna be, other options out there. You know, if you don't get rid of what you have right now, the new opportunity is not going to knock on your door. It's like, let me give you an example, right? Let's just say if you're in a parking lot, right? And if you see a parking spot, but there's a car already parked in that spot. How you gonna park your car in that spot when the spot is taken already? So you gotta get rid of what you have so you can open the doors for new opportunity. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, ladies, let's talk about how broke men don't love you. Hear me out. Men are givers by design. This is the way God made them. This is why
100%.
they are the providers. They produce
and protectors.
seed. They are givers by nature. Women, we are receivers by nature. We are nurturers by design. This is why you hear Dr. Miles Monroe say that if you give a woman a seed, she'll multiply it and turn it into a baby. If you give a woman a house, she'll multiply it and turn it into a home. This is so correct. All right, so
not every woman can do that, though. I mean, they can probably have a baby, but I'm making a comment about how she said that she can turn it into a home only if she wants to.
If men
also only if she comes from a home too, you know what I mean? Like, because she's seen it, so it's in her head, and she not now she know. I think it's gonna be a lot easier for her to like turn a house into a home because she have seen it like growing up, her mom doing it. So it's easy to to repeat what your mom did with a little bit of your twist, obviously.
By design, by nature, don't have anything to give. How do you think that's going to make him feel about you? Especially when he gets his sense of purpose from what he is able to reproduce. This is where men find their value in their job, in their purpose, and what they are able to give and what they are able to produce. Well, how do I know? That is why they call tithes your seed money, sowing a seed. So a man's value is tied to his money. So if
100%, that's why when when you go to a gathering, men or other people be asking you like, yo, what do you do for a living before anything else, after you introduce yourself with your name and all that, they were like, hey, so what do you do for a living, but for the woman, like, oh, okay, are you single, are you married? Different genders have a different role to play, that's all. But I agree with this woman, whatever she's saying. Yeah,
he's not able to do for you, and if he's not able to give, it's hard for him to love you. Men's love grow for a woman by how much he's able to do for her, how much he's able to give her. That is how a man shows his love, through his...
That's some deep shit. Like, damn, I didn't even realize that, you know what I mean? She's teaching us something, man. In this video, we learned together. But, I mean, I didn't, realize it, but I was doing it already, and I felt it. But now she put it in words. It's like, it hit me. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, she's right.
Pocket.
What's her name? Becoming. I don't know. I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
How much he does for her, how much he sacrifices for her. So, my advice to you is, if a man is not in a position yet to be able to give the way he wants to give to you, I suggest you wait. This is where you're able to grow your friendship. You guys pray for one another. Pray for him. If he's really a friend, someone that you really respect, pray for him. But do not enter into an exclusive relationship with this man, because he's going to become resentful. Men who are not where they want to be in life financially resent their partners. And if he does not take it out on you physically, he will take it out on you verbally or emotionally or mentally.
I don't know. Okay, I was just talking all the the good stuff about what she's saying. I feel like she's a very smart woman, and she should be a therapist, unless she's already a therapist, because she can talk to you, but she's talking to your soul almost. That's what I feel like. That's really powerful. Not everybody have that. She's saying that don't be with the guy, if he's not financially there. But what about, if we have heard all these stories, right? Like, yo, me and my wife used to live in a car, and then now I'm a fucking multimillionaire. So what about those stories? Now we touching the stars together. Like different genders have a different part to play. So she bring everything that she got, and then the man.
Okay? So make sure that you guys are assessing these potential relationships before you're just all in. All right? Women, when a man is giving to us, this is why I don't understand that 50-50 crap. And what does a woman bring to a table? She brings everything that a man can't. She brings everything to the table that a man can't. Okay?
So she bring everything that she got, and then the man, he brings everything that he got, and they both, they got plans to improve. That's just powerful, man.
So a woman is able to multiply things. She is able to bring value to things. It is a woman who is able to bring value to that man's money. That is why, a man loves getting partners that he can build with, that he can grow with, right? So,
okay, so what I was saying I didn't watch this video, okay? I like to watch my video live, what I'm saying, for you guys, so I can like, give you guys my solid, real reaction. This shit I'm not reading no fucking script. What I'm saying? I wasn't practicing this video all day. This is off the dome, baby. And this is the only way I would always do. I ain't fucking, what I'm saying? This ain't acting class right here. But yo, going back to what I was saying right earlier, like, how you gonna, because she's talking about right now, how you gonna build together if you don't want to, like, give the guy a chance that's not up there yet financially, or whatever his goal is, right? So how you gonna build together? You have to come together. You gotta be careful who you do it with, because you gotta see progress. You gotta see the man trying every day. And you gotta see it from your own eyes. Don't listen to no words. He going to bed and telling you, baby, we gonna be rich, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, bruh. But you ain't doing nothing. So you gotta watch out. There's talkers and then there's doers. So you gotta find if he's a talker or he's actually a doer. You know what I mean? Because some men like me, if I'm at the bottom, right, like financially and shit, and my girl knows I'm not gonna be just sitting around. I'm gonna be like, baby, yo, I gotta do this. Oh yeah, can you just watch the kids? I'm gonna go make this shit happen real quick, and then after I'm done, I'm gonna be helping you out with stuff, with the babies or whatever you want me to do. But I gotta do this shit first, baby. I can't. Yeah. So my girl knows, and she sees it every day. Every day she sees it. So you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta see that, yo, actions. You know what I'm saying. If he's taking actions against what he's talking about, okay, all right.
This is why they call it what, Mother Nature, because it's the seed that goes into the ground, and then what, it produces much fruit. When a man what gives his seed to a woman, what, it produces
Semen.
what, a baby. So we are receivers, and so when they say a woman is a gold digger, well, she just wants me from. Listen, she is designed to make sure that that man is able to provide.
Yeah, but yo, listen, woman, two type of woman, right? A woman wants a man who gonna take care of business, and then there's other women who are, the ones she's talking about, the gold diggers. Two different things, okay? Because there's gonna be a woman who see potential in you and who gonna help you build, and there's gonna be a woman that ain't gonna like give you a chance unless you already up there. I don't know, man. I don't really see myself being with a woman who gon' what I mean, sit back and like relax, and other men, what I'm saying, is getting chances with this woman, and then after I reach a certain level, then she's like, okay, now I'm ready for you. Because then, nah, man, that shit is not. It just don't feel like it's like real. It don't feel real. That's what I'm trying to say. If a woman, like, I can only speak for myself. So if a woman is with me in the trenches, and then we make it up, and then now we make it in the suburbs, yo, that shit is solid. That shit's forever. You know what I mean?
Especially if she's going to bring her children into the world. She got to make sure that her and those children are going to be good. There has to be a level of security that that woman gains from that relationship, okay? So don't feel guilty or any kind of ways when a man tries to call you a gold digger or she just wants me for my money. What? Well, why wouldn't she? Why would?
But yo, there's women out here who won't even take a look at you, you know what I'm saying, unless you pull up in a Lamborghini, right? That's something like different, I get it that, yo, he should have like a decent job, you know what I mean? He should have his own place, a decent car, things like that. Okay, I get it. But yo, if he ain't buying me a G-Wagon, you know what I mean, he can't really, he ain't on my level. Those type of shit is different, man. Like, you see these fucking, wives of NBA players, man. As soon as they get a baby, they bounce. Now the man paying $5,000 a month in child support. That's the shit I'm talking about. I don't fuck with that shit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by next week. Help your boy out, man, if you fuck with my content. Peace and love.